Hey guys, Dr. Barrington here with Design to Move. So today we're talking about spine mobility exercises. This is super important, right? So as a chiropractor, one of my jobs is to help get the joints moving like they should, right? That's with doing the adjustment, doing my myofascial release, dry needling, things like that are all designed to help get structures moving better, right? Now on the in-between, when you're not seeing me in the office, when you're not actively in therapy, we need you doing exercises, right? Strengthening exercises to help build strength. Today we're talking about really just mobility exercises. And these are just a couple of kind of my favorite spine mobility exercises. And they get you used to just moving like you should, right? Some of these you might get some pops and cracks during. That's okay. So we're going to start off with one of my favorites. This is cat camel. Some people say cat cow. This is of course stolen from yoga, and it's a great kind of mobility drill for the back. When you do this, you just want to focus on control of that spine, right? So we're going to start with a little kind of arch in the back, kind of like this. Then we're going to come over this way and kind of hyperextend like this. And it helps you to decide where your kind of spine neutral is as far as your curve. This is great for people who have sciatica. It's almost like a nerve flossing kind of thing. This is great for people with low back pain in general, just to get used to moving your spine. I also incorporate neck into this as well, so it turns into a neck mobility drill. So I'm going to start with this first, and we'll go ahead and move on from there, okay? So cat camel, nice soft surface. You want to start off just kind of on your hands and knees. I'll tuck in my shirt so you can actually see my curve and everything. So the way this works is you're on your hands and your knees, right? And you're going to try and find your neutral position of your spine. So we're going to arch all the way up like this. And when you're doing this, you bring your chin down to your chest. You're kind of hunching your back. You're kind of thrusting your pelvis forward. And then you go the other way. You kind of poke the butt out, lift the head up high as you can. Just kind of really arching that back, letting the belly sink down, all right? And then you go back to the opposite, right? Chin, chest, all the way up. And then all the way up like this. Now, looking at me do this, you can probably see which one is my tendency. This is way easier for me to do than this, right? And that's because I've been sitting down too much. So when you're doing this, just kind of focus on mobility, feeling that stretch in the spine. And then also finding the neutral position. So if you find the neutral position of your pelvis, this is a good spot to start different exercises. Bird dog, different things like that. That is that neutral spot, right? So that is cat camel, a really great one for you guys to try at home. The next one we're going to do is just called the open book stretch. This is one of those that sometimes will get some popping and cracking in the lower back. It's almost the same position as whenever we do an adjustment on you guys. So with this one, you're going to lay down on your side, and what you're going to do is you're going to bring your top leg down and let it hang off on the side, and you're going to lay down like this. And this is one of those, you're going to lean back and you reach back far as you can and try and make your back touch the surface you're laying on, right? And you're going to go the other way, and you're going to reach forward, far as you can forward. And you do reps on this one. Ooh. And this is one of those you can do reps about 25 or 30. Great to do in the morning if you feel real stiff when you wake up. Do it on both sides. And that's one of my favorites. Honestly, if my back's ever tight in the morning, I can do a couple of those. It really helps to kind of loosen it up. And it's great because, again, it gets the neck, gets the shoulders, gets everything all loosened up. That's one. There's another one we have are just torso rotations. So this one, again, you're on your back. And you're just rotating side to side as far as you can. This is more lower back, whereas the other one gets a little bit more kind of middle back. And again, you're doing reps. You can do 12 to 25 if you want to. Just getting yourself used to moving. Now, if this is too easy for you, you go up on your knees, on your butt here, knees in the air, and side to side. And this turns it into more of a motor control drill, right? Now, if you're super intense, you go straight leg. I'm not that intense. So that's another great one for the lower back. Let's see, as far as spinal mobility, I've got one extra one. This is kind of a toughie. So this is for the middle part of your spine, the middle back. And this one, you're gonna really hyper focus on different areas. So with the middle back, the biggest issue is getting extension and rotation. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna sit down like this. All right, get a little stretch. This is just a good little stretch position. But then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our hand behind your head and we're trying go up high as we can. And then back down. And then again, high as we can. So this is great. This gets extension and it gets rotation. And it's actually like way harder than it looks. And that's specifically for the thoracic spine. Now you can do the same thing on the lumbar spine if you're up on your knees and you go like this. Oh, this gets lumbar and thoracic. But again, you're working on getting that extension of the spine. And you do all these on both sides, just kind of a good kind of mobility drill just to get you used to moving better. On top of all these kind of great mobility drills we also have some toys. Let me show you some. So we got rollers. So I really like the Trigger Point foam roller. It's got, I don't know if you can see that tube right. It's got a hard PVC plastic on the inside, a nice soft foam on the outside. So this is great for rolling the middle part of your back, really. I don't really like it very much on the lower back, just because it's not the best area to be rolling. Super good to use at home. And you also have these black high density foam rollers. This one actually an awesome patient gave to me, so it was kind of fun. These are the cheaper option. So this one right here is about 25, 30 bucks. This one right here you can get on Amazon for about 10 bucks, right? So not too bad. Even Play It Again, or not Play It Again, Five and Below has them for $5. So pretty affordable on that. They're skinnier usually, not a problem with that, right? So foam rollers are great to use at home. I have a few videos on foam rollering, so if you have any questions on that, just check out those videos. You can always shoot me a message on Facebook or wherever, and I can walk you through that. The other thing are lacrosse balls, right? So if you know anything about me, if you've ever been to my office, I've probably said lacrosse ball like 3 times, right? So this is a lacrosse ball peanut. So I took 2 lacrosse balls and I taped them together. So this is great for rolling up on the wall, right? So you stick it up on the wall, in the middle of your back rolls up and down like this, and it's great for kind of really getting in those paraspinal muscles in your lower back and your middle back. Super good. So I'm a fan of these 2, and then of course if you just have 1 lacrosse ball, you can use it to hunt and kind of work for those sore spots in there. But anyway, that's it. I was just taking a couple minutes of downtime between patients to show you guys just some fun kind of exercises. Don't forget, yo hablo español también, so si tiene amigos, necesito un quiropráctico, solo llama. Yeah, that's all we got. You guys take it easy. Have a great day.